Casey the hen. For her, it's baseball season all year round. Now on a tour of Canada, the Arkansas-bred and trained bird is a solid batter. She wins a meal every time she hits a home run. In other words, when the ball hits the back fence. Instead of tagging the bases, Casey heads for the feed box. Casey was trained by psychologists Keller and Marion Breland, who prove that chickens are smarter than they look, and fair hitters, too. No cracks about foul balls, please. Any ball club's dream, a home run hitter who plays for chicken feed.
Hello everybody. We have our very own Matt Dominski playing a Midwest League match tonight. He's playing Fred Owens. Both players are at 500, but Matt has 2 losses, which in his division, that will be very tough if he gets to 3 losses to make the playoffs. So both players hoping for a win tonight, and we will see how it goes. All right, I'm joined by Jeremy Anders. Jeremy, how you doing?
Doing good, Derek. How about yourself?
Great. I've unmuted us, so we're all good.
Oh, very nice. This hand is not very nice.
To me, this seems like, drop Asia.
Yeah, I think so. And then from there, it's not bad, actually. It's not very good, but... And I would be inclined to get De Gaulle out of the deck quickly and use Warsaw as the blockade card.
I don't know. I mean, I think if you see NATO played right away, I'd agree with that. But otherwise, I think I'd want to play Warsaw to activate NATO.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I just love getting De Gaulle out of the deck. But
yeah, I agree. Yeah, truthfully, it's not a bad hand, just, like, no good headlines.
Yeah, it's got to be Asia.
Mm-hmm. I just realized the standings are still showing, but now everyone can see the hand.
There we go.
Glad I figured it out now instead of, like, 3 turns later.
So he's exactly 1,500 with over 100 plays. That's interesting.
It's taking him an inordinate amount of time for a Soviet setup here.
Yeah, I wonder if he didn't log in right away because the invite was out there for a few minutes, but yeah. Maybe we're going to see a Tibet-style opening.
There we go.
The one time I've done that, I got horrific rolls on real lines, and the 2 times it's been done to me, my opponent got fantastic rolls on real lines.
That's always how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's reaching for Asia, hoping he doesn't see a Vietnam or a decal. Well, that's not good to see either, but at least it doesn't affect Asia scoring.
Yeah, especially in a hand where we have no events.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Cool.
And a big roll.
Well, he did it in the wrong order.
Oh, he did.
He's Mad Master
Yeah.
VP.
All
So
right. Well, that's.
but that's just a mistake.
Yep.
I wonder if that's what he's saying. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yep. He knew.
All right. Well, now forget everything I said about DeGaulle. We're just spacing DeGaulle now.
Yep.
No, Matt, it was dumb. Okay.
Yeah. Matt's opponent has not played a lot of competitive Twilight Struggle. This is his third game in Midwest League, and it's the only Midwest League's the only rated tournament he's been in. So might see things like that occasionally, but he recognized it right away.
Oh, Matt just goes right for the coup. I think I'd just place in Egypt here. Oh dear.
Ooh, that's no good.
In May 1955, representatives from 7 Eastern European nations gathered in Warsaw, Poland, to sign a pact with their superpower neighbor, the Soviet Union. The year's main event would establish Soviet control of the region and challenge the alliance of capitalist nations in the West.
Yeah, you would hate to see Suez here.
Europe had previously signed the North Atlantic Treaty Organization,
Or Middle East scoring, honestly.
Oh, true.
Eastern Europe,
That would also be bad.
Warsaw Pact.
Yeah, I think that should have been two Egypt. Are you taking a two-up coup of an overprotected Iran? Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, yeah. And truthfully, if Fred does have Middle East, like he get 4 VPs right now, but if he takes Lebanon and Matt ends up taking Egypt, it would still be. Oh, that'd be 3 VPs, right?
Yeah, so that's where, and then the problem with that though is I don't think Matt would take Egypt. I mean, with him purged, coupping Lebanon is really efficient.
Well, no, now we're at DEFCON 2.
Oh, right, he's a duck.
Oh, well, where's he gonna do that?
It's weird. It glitched on me.
So I mean, he did.
Argentina is weird. I love the Thailand Angola.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is actually. You'd love to get in the top half of South America, but
Yeah, I think people typically go to the top half just because Allende eventually gets you in the bottom. Also, like it can help prevent the Columbia walk.
yeah, if you're only going one half of South America, it should be the top half for sure.
Yeah, I agree. And
I
him,
might have put the Algeria one into Venezuela because if Matt even has a 4, he's gonna go ahead and take France. So to me, instead of forcing him to play those, unless he's got blockade too, he's trying to suss out a 4-up. But
yeah,
I think I would have just done one Thailand, one Angola, one Venezuela, one Chile.
I don't know if I was gonna put another in the second half, I might have even taken the Thailand one and put it there with Asia already scored, and you have pretty safe access to the western part of Asia. I don't know. There are a lot of ways you could have played that one.
Yeah, I think I prefer not doing the Algeria because I get it. Algeria forces Matt to use, or you just risk. So Truman must not be in.
Yeah,
France.
he doesn't have Truman with that play.
I think if you're going to do this, I would have risked Truman and put the op in France, because then I would have just I would have swapped Venezuela for Algeria. And other than that, I liked it.
Yeah, he had the nice benefit pretty early in turn one of having the the ops to spare for it. So my recommendation of playing Warsaw was maybe burns Matt a little bit there.
Well, the way the hand played.
I know he had to play it, so.
And that was IP War. Matt, very sad to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt can't take presents here without giving up to Gaul.
Yep.
Yeah, so that seems okay to me.
Yeah, I mean, if he has the scoring, he has it. You can't really do much.
He has the scoring. He should have dropped it instead of destalling. He's getting very lucky here if he has the scoring, because he wouldn't even have Dom if Matt had a playable 3-up.
Yeah.
So I feel like he must not have the scoring.
Yeah, I don't think he has it.
After Carol had been exiled. 3 years later, Michael's father returned to Romania and was proclaimed king. His rule lasted for 10 years until in 1940 he abdicated in favor of his son.
I think if he doesn't put any pressure...
And the next piece of dramatic news was his arrest of the pro-German Antonescu.
Okay, I would just space here. You're still winning the race to Libya.
Mm-hmm.
I would space to Gaul.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
This year he came to London to attend Princess Elizabeth.
That's the one. That's the place to drag it to. And that's the roll. Very nice.
Was announced only a short time before his abdication.
Yeah, because I do think Libya is what you want to take as opposed to Egypt.
Yep.
Because if Nasser comes out, you're going to find yourself presenceless.
I still prefer going to Venezuela over Algeria, but the one thing that this Algeria op does do is it kind of serves the same purpose as what you'll often see a USSR player do with a West Germany poke, and that he has access to France.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to do a trade with USJ. That's interesting. I think it's all right.
I mean, he could have, with the Algeria op, what I thought you were going to say was the potential access to Libya. Because if he would have put one of those ops into Tunisia, Matt doesn't have the ops to take Libya.
Well, Matt would have cooed Tunisia. No.
Well, you're right, he would have.
And actually, it wouldn't have been a bad play. He would have 50-50 to get him out.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
So this, I think that's got to be Libya.
You gotta go Libya.
Yeah, okay.
I know he's worried about the poke, but you also have to be worried about presenceless Middle East.
Yeah, so he's going to take Egypt with his last op here, I assume.
Oh, yeah. But that's playing really dangerous there. Oh, that's helpful. That's really helpful. Fred's going heavy in an already scored Asia. Like, I don't see... Like, I understand taking Korea. I understand taking Thailand. Pakistan makes no sense to me.
Yeah, he did play IP war, so it's safe, but not a priority. Like, putting an op in Israel.
Either Israel or the poke of Germany, or there's plenty of other things he could have done with
There's
that.
stuff to do, yeah.
No, Matt. No, just take Libya.
Yeah, just grab Libya. What? I can't see what Matt's doing so quickly.
Well, yeah, he just keeps doing things and undoing them quickly. Yeah, I don't know what the thought process is here. Libya makes the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, because what can you do with this extra op? You could put it. That's Malaysia.
Doesn't do anything. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I would have taken Libya. Fidel is the right hold.
Mm-hmm. He got lucky with no blockade.
If Matt gets some ops, I think we'll see him do some realigning here. And there are pretty lucrative realigns.
Okay, this is a better hand.
This is okay.
I mean, at least you control Middle East scoring, so you won't, even if Nasser comes out, you won't get presenceless. Do you go defectors here? Or are you worried about Europe?
Well, do you worry about sock govs or do you worry about Europe? Because sock govs is an annoying headline. I don't think he'd be headlining decall without defectors in hand.
No.
CNS is fine. So really, Nasser is actually really obnoxious though. With
Nasser's annoying, yeah.
So I think I would. I think there's more that I want to defect than I'm scared of catching, right? But he could play that Europe. What else would we headline?
I mean, you could drop Middle East, because...
But if you drew Nasser, then you're presenceless.
Oh, no, you can't drop Middle East. Yeah, don't do that. No, that's very bad advice for everyone listening.
I think you got.
Oh, you're right. I guess it's got to be defectors. Oh, and you hit Nasser.
Good ball. Good ball.
Yeah, that was big. So if this is a coup on Egypt, if Matt can avoid a really big coup, he's going to avoid a really scary situation in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see a coup on Panama here, though.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the ops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fred's hand, like we've got Marshall is the only 4.
All right, going kind of small. And he does go for Egypt with a 2-op.
Okay.
All right, so Matt can even it up here, at least temporarily.
Yes, let's grab Libya, and we can either put one. I think Jordan's fine, right?
Yeah, Jordan's threatening. I think Jordan and Algeria. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he needs... Wait.
And if Fred continues to not expand from his D-stall, using NATO to realign could be real lucrative. You fixed the board being hidden, right?
I did, yep. I fixed it pretty quick.
Got a Discord message about that.
Oh, Matt used NORAD there. I thought he was using NATO. That's why I thought he had an extra op. Oh, here's the big boy. I think I'm okay with that as Matt. Like, if he wants to even it up, he could take Israel, but...
Which I think is what Matt's going to do, but I would use NATO for realigns right here.
Yeah.
I would do the realigns. And Jordan is relevant. I would have done the realigns.
Oh, yeah, Jordan didn't make sense. That should have been Algeria. Or, like you said, the realigns.
So as to permit the emergence of political and social conditions in which free institutions can exist. Such a system, I am convinced, must not be on a piecemeal basis as various crises develop. Any assistance that this government may render in the future should provide a cure rather than a mere palliative.
Matt's got to put something into Algeria at some point. Or go for realigns. But now he doesn't have a great card for realigns.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's 3 VPs that he's given up, but I think that's a good opportunity cost for those, those realigns.
Like, even just hitting one of Argentina or Angola is huge.
Well, Algeria, I think, at even is the secondary target. He's going to
oh, that's true.
Yeah. And there goes Algeria. Okay, we'll drop our Middle East at least.
Yep. Let's see if Matt gets his Europe scoring this turn. Be a shame if he doesn't. Speaking of realigns.
Interesting. Okay. That's
Yeah, it's very annoying. I don't know why you don't just spread with those apps. Well, now he goes for realigns and Jesus! What the heck? Realigns working out well for both players.
He does have the Korean War hit on him. But
Yeah.
I think Matt will take that AR.
Mm-hmm. No, that's okay given what he did with it.
I don't think Fred would say that.
No, I don't think Fred would make that trade.
But I mean, Fred left that hanging for a long time.
Yeah, he should have spread instead of his own realigns.
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, like just go one Chile, one Zaire.
Yeah.
Instead of realigning South Africa. Now for ops. Yeah, Asia's ugly.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Matt is getting Europe this turn.
Doesn't seem that way, does it?
Or we are seeing Europe. Oh, wait. Oh, no. He UN, so that's empty. All right. That's fair, given that's probably the coup target.
Given that and Algeria are the only places in the mid-war with influence, yeah, it seems okay. Okay, so that was... E-call is nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
So Europe special blockade CNS. Oh no, he played Olympic Games.
Yep. And blockade.
Yes. Do we know? Oh, so Olympics is in his hand.
It's in Matt's hand.
Yes, that's what it. Okay, that's what I meant. Not great redraws for Matt.
Nope.
That's just Olympics, I think.
No, oh, for Matt, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, capture Nazi makes sense. An expected U.S. victory in the Olympics.
Losing an Olympics U event is one of the classic Twilight Strikes.
Yeah, that's awful.
He has all 3 Europe attack cards in hand, which is obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got decall to space, so he really wants to double space here if he can.
Yeah.
Oh, but special is really helpful.
That is helpful.
Wow. He must not have strong redraws to just be giving that up right away.
Yeah, so now you can give up to Gaul for nothing, basically.
I mean,
It's a VP, but I feel like there are other... I think Angola is important. I think Mexico is semi-important.
we don't have a lot of places to go with our ops, but yeah, I would rather go Mexico.
Angola, I think he should have definitely gone Angola because he... Oh, he can't go Angola because he's not in
Yeah, I was
South
gonna
Africa.
say,
I forgot about that. All
I
right.
mean, you could bust into Algeria and then start walking to try to get Milops or get to Nigeria. That's not a terrible idea. I'd probably prefer that to Taiwan.
Yeah, you're right.
Because, yeah, that's
He
three
doesn't
ops
have...
for
Yeah,
MVP.
he doesn't have many places to go.
And Comic-Con was one of his few clean cards.
Mm-hmm.
Probably do an early Vietnam. It doesn't matter much.
Yeah. Okay, it's a redraw.
A good one. But I would have played that before special.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, both players really don't have good places to put their ops.
Yeah, I think I'd go Indonesia and Mexico. Or you could poke Algeria if you're so inclined.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be fine with either one of those.
Just Asia, just
Asia's
on fire.
lost. Yeah, don't try to do too
Or to
much
spend
there.
more there than he had to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
Mexico's good.
Do we only know Europe and blockade in Fred's hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, reacher on UN for influence.
Okay, three ops into. I mean, yeah, not a ton to go
Mm,
for him, but
I think you just space here.
yeah.
All right, that's good.
Good. Should really just dump Europe. Although I guess it's not like it's changing.
Yeah, I mean, he might want to try to avoid the double space.
Could have redrawn 5-year plan. That would be obnoxious
Oh,
for
that'd be
him.
so annoying for Matt. Yeah, Asia's not going to change unless Matt hits a war at some point, which is not out of the realm of possibility for Matt.
I think he needs to hit 2 wars.
Oh, he does need to hit 2 wars. Oh my gosh! Yikes. The relines in this game are brutal.
That's pretty darn consequential, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No mid-war battlegrounds is safe.
I would do your double space, though.
Double space, yeah, double space, double space. No. No, don't do this. There's no rush for that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think just spacing Sakos was good.
Le rassemblement du peuple français. Qui, dans le cadre des lois, va promouvoir et
So
faire
blockade Europe and maybe the card we're going to see here. Matt praying blockade gets evented. I really don't think it will be.
de l'État.
Yep,
Yeah.
there goes. Oh my gosh, if that last card is 5-year plan.
Des actes et des volontés
I mean, Matt can't.
la République française, de noyautage en noyautage.
That's what Matt's thinking right now.
I mean, normally it's really bad to hold a known scoring card to AR6, but Matt can do absolutely nothing to change the score.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
Europe isn't changing.
it doesn't, but like,
It's not like he can like poke something in Asia or yeah, there's really not much he can do.
Then,
Il est temps que se forme
I mean,
well, now he knows.
he could poke Algeria.
organise
Yeah, I think that's what I'd do.
le rassemblement du
He's
peuple
gonna do his double space, but
la République que nous avons fait sortir
yeah, I think if you'd done the double space last AR, you could have set yourself up much better tempo-wise.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Oh, that's annoying. All right, Matt can't complain too much about luck. He got some good relines in there.
Yeah, and I think it's just Vietnam to poke Algeria. What else are you gonna do? Put an op in Guatemala and then put an op somewhere. I would just poke Algeria. Although I guess Fred does have to take his AR. Discarding Europe felt like enough of an AR.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better to do, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. What else is he doing?
No, this is okay.
Guatemala?
All in the Philippines, I can see it. No, Greece doesn't matter. That just scored.
Yeah.
Just poke
Guatemala.
it.
Oh, poking Algeria is good too.
This is the wrong part of the board. Go way left. I think that's very passive. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, this is when the U.S. is supposed to get good cards. And there's a big one right there in puppet governments.
That's huge.
Probably would have been top of the list for Matt to draw on turn 4.
Yeah, there's some stuff you can play with here.
Salt is nice too. I mean, what's in the discard pile? Not that much, but
I mean, do you headline Duck?
we have We Will Bury You. Yeah, it's that or Bear Trap.
Yeah, I'd like to hold Bear Trap. I always like that as AR7.
Yeah, Duck's perfectly fine to me. Because we're going to be giving up, what, 4 in Southeast Asia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, duck's good. I don't know that I've ever had so many options to puppet into.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're going. Oh, actually, yeah. There's some. I mean, you have to go Africa and South America for sure.
I think Chile and Angola are obvious,
Yes.
assuming we don't see an Angola card in the headline here. That would actually, with duck, be a disaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
And
other.
then maybe Brazil.
Yeah, I was thinking Brazil or Panama, but yeah, Brazil's probably better.
Okay, Fidel's annoying, but we can deal with that. Yeah, I think Chile, Brazil, Angola for the puppet.
I'd be down with that.
And then I'd space Suez before I spaced We Will Bury You.
Yeah. I mean, if you need space, you could use the Suez ops if you need to.
Well, but Israel matters. That makes Suez a lot more painful.
Yeah.
What?
Someone has Africa scoring and is not going to like this puppet. Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
Get to the bottom half.
Okay. I don't think he meant to do that. No. He's
No.
worried. He's panicked about realigns. You can't panic like that. I know the realigns have been rough this game, but you can't let that affect your play.
Well, now you can just get realigned out of Chile.
And I mean, I know he's thinking that Fred has Africa, so he's putting more into Africa, but. Oh. Well, there's that.
Okay. The brush war of Angola at
a one-up Angola. This
after. I just flip it.
Flip it, yeah, with salt.
If he flips one of your two, you can take. You can take South Africa. Matt looking like a genius for putting 2 into Africa now, although I still don't like that.
Yeah, it would have been bad to get his only country in Africa brush ward.
When using Shade, like I know stuff's empty right now, but you should have saved Che too. Just put, unless his hands is very bad.
Yeah, it's possible he has some garbage.
Yeah, good to get rid of that.
You might have to play Bear Trap. Yeah.
I would just keep flipping.
No, I think at this point I like taking South. Well,
but let's game it out. So if he's able to flip Zaire, then I guess we can flip, and we're gonna do a painful Suez and flip Angola. If we had a 4, it would be fantastic to just put one into Zaire and take South Africa.
Yes, unfortunately, we don't have a 4.
And playing Bear Trap for Op should be a pretty clear signal.
Mm-hmm.
And Salt, for that matter.
Yeah.
That was, okay, 3 VPs, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to. It's painful, but you have to use Suez to flip that back.
so country count is 4-1. Yeah, ugh. That's not gonna
No,
work.
no, don't do this. I think someone in the WhatsApp group today talked about rarely seeing apps in Morocco.
Might have been JR, actually.
Oh, I think it was JR. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, so we'll get to space. I would have invented Suez, seen what he did with it, but we might it's
Yeah,
just as
that's
many
not a
points
surprise.
losing in Middle East conceivably. I don't know. That was a weird sequence.
I think you score here.
I don't, seeing how much Fred has wanted to realign, I don't mind solidifying that.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
But score here for sure.
Well, I recommend scoring either this AR or the next one.
Yeah, it'll be a quick night.
All right, fishing for some VPs and not getting them.
I think I would have just overprotected those 2 1 stabs.
Yeah, true. Even if it's scored, it's a good thing to do.
I mean, Matt can flip them next turn still.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously not flipping them now, but he can do it next turn. I actually would have waited on that.
I was about to ask you what you thought of that.
I don't like it. I would have poked something.
Yeah, because I feel like it
Okay,
gives
well,
him
we're gonna-
well, yeah, it doesn't matter with these
Unless
cards.
we see ABM or Junta.
True.
Although Junta, that's better. What Matt did is better. What would you do with Junta here if you were Fred? I think I'd go on the top half, actually.
Oh, I'd go top half and coup Argentina.
Cool, yeah. But that's an obvious headline for Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after all that, we're given Suez regardless here, I think, because we definitely want to hold Ascot.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get Asia, that would be nice. With AskNet.
This is about as important as Panama Canal returns can be in Twilight Struggle.
Mm-hmm.
See that quickly. Oh, another one of those. Oh, how bad is this?
I mean, you're purged now, so you can't. Well, you couldn't have fixed it anyway. assuming it's going to be Egypt and Libya.
Yeah, but he has no access to that.
True, but it's gonna be a domination with the loss of Libya.
Yeah, because he can beat you to Libya. I would use this card. I agree with this. And I think it's a Zaire coup if he wants to go for no, I'd coup though. Got to protect Argentina. If you're just going to do this, it's not worth it. Like cutting hand size isn't worth it. I think you got to take your coup. That's okay. That's interesting. I still would have cooed. You can do that. Well, you can't literally do that. You don't have 4, but you can put 2 in Uruguay later. This is kind of forcing the action a little too much for me because you've just cut hand size. PCR and OAS are out. He obviously doesn't have Junta. So how's he? You're favored to get into the top half. Purged. I don't love this. Because if you get into a coup war, even though you're starting out nice, overprotected, what's he going to do? He's going to coup Argentina. He may coup Mexico, I think, is actually the better target now.
Yeah.
An interesting little sequence there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of this. All right, he's going with China. Jeez.
God. But that's unfortunate. That's an unlucky roll, but that's kind of the risk Matt took, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would have just cooed Zaire with that. And then, okay. Well, it doesn't matter now. But DEFCON remains at 3.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 coups.
Matt is getting into dangerous territory because if Asia and Middle East come out, if Middle East comes out soon, like this turn, like he could lose to VPs.
This is just a 2 up. That's annoying, but that could have been much, much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, though. I mean, Asia's like 8, 9?
It's 8, yeah.
Camp David might actually...
Oh, Camp David...
The good thing about that whole sequence is that you gave up the coup, but you are going to get Libya.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think you have to play Astronaut for Ops to take it outright.
Assuming... Oh! That's unfortunate.
Oh!
Colonel Nasser, Egyptian leader and hero of the moment, is mobbed as he tries to make his way through Port Said. The occasion? Well, that was simply to hoist the Egyptian flag over the former Navy house. Colonel Nasser had decided to do that in person.
And actually, Camp David is a nice event for Suez, too.
True.
Yes, I think you can just space Quag now.
Yeah, you're not taking Egypt here.
That was an unfortunate pull with grain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're unfortunately playing Willie Branch here. I would just space. Because what urgent thing do we have to do here?
Yeah, you got to space at some point anyway. Might as well do it now.
No, he has space Quag.
Yeah, don't space Suez. Because, yeah, the goal is to hold Asknot here.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. We
Good
got it.
choice, bad roll.
Like, what do we even want to do, Derek? Like, put it up in Guatemala?
Guatemala, I think, is good. Shay's gone, so that's not an issue anymore. This is not active.
I think maybe just CIA to Guatemala. You can go Cameroon, but he's going to coup it, and we're purged. And probably going to lose that coup war. We have mill ops. Okay, making Sue as harmless as can be. That's also fine.
It's fair, yeah. Okay.
Crazy Panama realigns proved kind of consequential there. But yeah, if scoring cards come out poorly, this could be over quick, unfortunately. To your point earlier. Okay, that's great. You get an op to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I would okay.
Or do that.
Now you put an op in Uruguay with Willie.
Yes.
Okay, we could really use those two VPs. That's a nice space. No, that doesn't matter. That's scored.
Yeah, what?
That's passive.
Yeah, I like the Uruguay idea there.
I mean, we have so many cards to get us in there, but I hope he doesn't draw Junta. We need some stuff here. And how about both? Actually, I'll settle for just Asia in our hand to ask not away. Junta's great. The rest of us kind of sucks. I would say we're going to play China and we're going to hold libs and astronaut. Since we can't. Oh, we can space libs.
You can space libs, yeah.
Allende and astronaut then. Junta's the obvious headline.
Yeah. Do have missile and be out there, but you're going to give arms race to it, so that's not a big deal. ABM is the big one still out there that we're looking for.
Yeah, good headlines here would be ABM. Brezhnev could actually be interested in this spot. Cultural could steal China back. And then the two you mentioned, ABM and Missile Envy. Okay. Yeah, perfect, except the one, but the roll honestly didn't matter.
No, it's not that big a deal. So if Fred has south, he's going to drop it right here.
Yeah, he has to. We're going to see a one-op real line of Brazil. And
well, actually, yeah, the way this game has gone.
we got OAS, so it doesn't really matter. But
Right.
yeah, actually, for Fred, I would walk to Saharan and then take Nigeria. He could also walk to Nicaragua, then get to Costa Rica and have the pole position on Panama. There's lots of things he can do with this op.
Mm-hmm.
If he does go the Nicaragua Costa Rica route, I think unfortunately you put both your OAS ops into Panama.
I don't even think that's unfortunate. Like, that's good use of
Well, I guess I've got whiplash from the real lines too.
it.
Card until we've got the top half secured. Oh,
Huh.
that's
Yeah,
that says a
that's
lot of
passive.
things. Oh no.
Oh, this is going to Brazil. All right, Matt's in a little trouble now.
All right. Well, now they both of the OAS ops are going to Venezuela.
Yes.
Okay, very good. But that's just unfortunate.
I mean, he can still get domination. I don't think South America is getting scored this turn.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because if Fred has both Asia and Middle East, Matt could go the entire game without his two good regions being scored.
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, and as you said that, I was trying to think, like, how did Matt get in this position? Because it seems like he's gotten decent access cards. We had the bad realigns, but that hurt both players. But yeah, the scoring cards have really hurt Matt.
Okay,
And
I would actually play China and I would overprotect Venezuela because he's setting up to do the poke of Venezuela and the walk to Colombia. And that's really, really an effective play with Panama empty too. So I would have overprotected it with China,
yeah,
especially since I think we're playing China this turn.
yeah, I think
We'll
I
see
agree.
that's what Fred goes for. That's what I would do if I was Fred. One Colombia, one Venezuela with a garden variety 3 up. I would love to be wrong.
By the way, this is not sponsored content, but have you ever had nerd gummy clusters before?
Nerd gummy clusters. No, I've just had garden variety nerds.
Garden variety nerds are okay. Nerd gummy clusters are fantastic. Top tier candy, in my opinion.
Oh, excellent. If we've got any marketing reps from the Nerd Corporation watching tonight on Twitch, Derek would love for that to actually be sponsored content
Yes,
one day.
yes, please.
Derek is looking to sell out people. So yeah, okay. I feel like if he's thinking so much, he doesn't have both a.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. You can just coup that.
Yeah, Matt's gonna coup it. Yeah, and Cambridge is
Cambridge
fine
doesn't-
because he knows his hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think Matt kind of got away with one there. Because it's not a threat when when it's just obvious that you have to do it. You know, I don't know. Okay, see, that's great. Now, is there anything Matt can poke and go to Colombia? Like, I guess Algeria?
Something in the Middle East?
Yeah, Libya, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt's just going to make sure he gets a dom here, but we're going to see a Colombia coup. And we're running out of cards to use on that. Yeah, that was pretty obvious from the taking of Egypt.
Mm-hmm. At the very least, it seems like Fred doesn't have Asia.
Yeah, I would think that would had to have been dropped. Oh, Matt's going to go for the relines. Get some.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah, hit Cuba. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
The realigns in this game are unbelievable. This is...
Have been nuts.
I've never seen so many realigns hit in one game. For both players, they've both been hitting really consequential realigns.
Yeah, I was just gonna say very impactful ones. Yeah. Oh, I don't like why Uruguay.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess we're playing S not now.
no, you just
You're just gonna leave Brazil open because we can't give Allende or Libs, so we're gonna
yeah.
space Libs.
No, you
instead.
just space it. Yeah.
That's obnoxious for Fred, especially
Mm-hmm.
the Cuba part, but he said plenty of good stuff himself. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't get why he's going for Uruguay. It's gonna work out eventually. I don't love it. Colombia is just so much more impactful with Cameroon.
No! Oh! Don't! No! No! Don't play this, Matt. No, he loses the game if
The line of demarcation is
he gets 8.
well established.
Why did he do that?
People beyond it
Well, I guess
should go someplace else. I'm not.
Okay, well, Fred got Asia anyway.
well, I mean, we just have to headline.
You have to headline
South.
South, so it's fine. But there was a scenario there where Matt was losing the game by giving up Asnot.
Okay, I have a few too many cards here. How I Learned was played. So PCR, CRGs, Defectors, was that
Yep.
played?
No, he has defectors.
He has Defectors. VOA, Asia, Missile Envy. Was NTB played at some point?
Nope, that's what I have. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you gotta just do that. Very good, very good.
Okay, and Brush War is a very nice redraw.
It is. Oh, I just did the re-art Discord things twice, and there's 52 cards in our opponent's hand. What are we brushing, though? Are we trying to flip Angola and then brushing Zaire? Are we just brushing Algeria at 50-50? Libya?
Yeah,
So
I
we
don't
just
know.
got, and then Libya is unmodified. That's not terrible.
That's true.
I think I like flipping Angola and doing Zaire, though. Okay.
I was about to say Mexico could be a good target, but A-okay there.
No, let's take presence back in Central.
Yeah, it would have to be his only redraw, right?
Yes, but
But I agree that
Sadat wasn't urgent, right? Because, I mean, scoring was enough to win the game. So if
right,
hadn't
yeah,
scored,
he would have played Middle
scored.
East. But to be fair, Mexico was his really only coup target. With, I mean, South America scored.
That should have been evented. Oh, boy.
Well, he can't event it because We Will Bury You is still out there. Wait. Did he just event nuke subs?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Actually, no,
Fine.
that's fine.
Justin, avert your eyes. We're not eventing the Pope.
And it's going.
Okay, well, he
All right.
certainly thought of, okay, that seems unnecessary, but oh, I guess with subs, but
Yeah, that's what
okay.
he's thinking.
But still.
That's a redraw.
Yes, it is. So PCR, CRGs, defectors, VOA, Portuguese, and missile. Oh no, missile and who's played. It's five. I screwed something up. Whatever.
Portuguese. I didn't have Portuguese.
Okay. So he has PCR, CRGs, defectors, and VOA,
That's what I think. Yeah.
and China, which is quite possibly getting played. Yep. What? Much more effective, I think, for Fred would be to walk to Cameroon.
Yeah. I mean, with nuke subs in effect, you want to be poking things or like stepping into non-battlegrounds that give you access to battlegrounds.
Okay, so Matt goes for Libya there, which is okay.
Yeah, evens out the Middle East. I think you could just cooed with that.
Yeah. Matt loved seeing. I would not have played China there as Fred because cultural's gone, or cultural's around actually.
Mm-hmm.
So he could redraw it, or he could steal it back, but all the DEF CON cards are around.
Yep.
And what are we? I think we're taking a big old coup with NATO, and I actually think it's Algeria.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Because Angola stability plus influence is 7. Algeria, it's 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we
Well,
had him,
Panama.
he's just checking the odds. That's all right.
Yeah. I mean, Central, he doesn't have presence in, so I can see. Oh, well,
Okay.
he just goes for Zaire. All right, on to the late war.
Okay, love to see war games.
Yes.
Rain could be game winning, and UN in our hand.
Yep. Yeah, it's got to be grain.
Yep.
I mean, it's a good headline most of the time, but a no-brainer headline here.
Yeah, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Would wait till late and very late in the turn to play war games with Salt around.
True.
Loop Theo is pretty unfortunate. That's what we're UNing. This is actually a pretty obnoxious. This is a
It's not that bad. There's some things you have to
Bust
prepare
hand.
for, but
oh
that's annoying though.
that sucks because yeah. So we'll just take that and kill with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind this actually. Yeah, he only rolled a 2. That was and there's nothing to space to get Star Wars active too.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Star Warsing for grain after cultural would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and with Africa unscored, I really like poking Algeria and walking to Cameroon. We do need to get presence in Central too.
Yeah, Matt looking at war games, but yeah, you do want to hold off on that for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. If he's thinking he might want to try to hold Purge through, but I think we got to play that for ops
Mm-hmm.
because we got a few really good cards and the rest of the hand kind of sucks.
Yeah, you're gonna take some ARs to prepare Angola. It's mostly gonna be okay, but yeah, just annoying.
Yeah. Do those things too. Okay. Yeah, I would either just take Mexico or do the poke Algeria, walk to Cameroon thing.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Thinking Fred is trying to walk to Cuba here.
Yeah, and Matt should take it.
Yeah,
He
I
needs to take
I
this.
agree. You're
He can't
now
space it out.
yeah, you're not worried about losing to DEFCON here. Can happen, but you have other worries.
Oh, does Fred? Okay, well, there's one. Oh, that's unfortunate. That opens up a lot. Like now, OPEC's a win. Okay, okay.
Well, yeah,
Kitchen's
he had
out.
Kitchen. Yep.
Boy, things look fantastic if you just ignore like Iraq East.
Yeah. Yeah, truthfully, if you look at this board and not the score, you'd be pretty happy as the US, even with the state of Asia.
Yeah, because South America cancels that out. He's got Europe. He's got a
Mhm.
Europe down. He's got good position in Africa. He's ahead on the board, but sadly not by 15 points.
Yeah.
Oh, we really need to overprotect Argentina. That's just hanging out there.
That's true. That's important. That's
Okay, so I would do my Algeria, Cameroon, and fix that, is what I would do.
yeah, I like that idea.
Because you have to fix it,
Hmm.
unfortunately. Oh, I think you can be more aggressive than this, though, Matt. I mean, taking an Africa down is good,
Oh,
but
yeah, this is really passive. Oh, Muslim is back out there. That could have been a Muslim tell. Oh, but no, why would he do that?
I think Tunisia is the Muslim tell,
Tunisia would
right?
have been better, yeah.
Yeah. We know he has CRGs.
This is very strange.
Okay, I know I said wait on war games. I would just take Cuba.
It's an alliance between the United States and
Now
Canada.
he's just going to coup that back for Millops.
Yeah, he
would
needs
have-
his mill-ups.
Yeah.
Command center here at Cheyenne Mountain was.
I was going to say take Cuba and then put some op in the
command and control
South African unrest general vicinity.
Fortress inside of the mountain.
It truly is an amazing feat of engineering.
Probably just in South Africa, honestly.
All right, take Cuba.
Yeah, you got to take Cuba.
Matt! No! Oh, now you give up another domination.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that at all.
Nope.
Like, there are times to be worried about DEFCON, and, like, Ortega is a DEFCON worry, but with the situation in this game, that should not be your worry.
Yeah, I agree entirely. I think there were opportunities to be more aggressive this turn. That's interesting.
Well, AWAC's probably incoming.
Yeah.
Oh, now he goes into Cuba. Why? If you were okay going into Cuba, why didn't you just take it in the first place?
Well, it's interesting. He's thinking that one of these is a scoring card, or that one of them is in.
I don't think
That's-
Middle East is.
I don't think so either. It's interesting. I agree, though. I would have just gone into Cuba earlier, but this we know he's got CRGs. Ow, and he has. That's fine. The overprotection of Iraq is weird to me. And then I think we just fix Angola, and I really want to get to Cameroon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with that.
He's just gonna, yeah.
Mm,
Again, I think too passive.
yep.
He got the China card back. Fred should have given CRGs, as painful as it was.
Oh, I would have
That's
for sure.
very much in play.
Because he's.
Yeah, okay, and this is Duck. You're whisk. Yeah, we got Wheelbarrow you. And Cal with space, so Duck is perfectly safe. Duck terrorism. Let's go.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
Red deck.
Yes.
You have to event. Ugh. You have to event North Sea to prevent OPEC from going off.
Oh.
You definitely do if you're getting a Dom in Central America.
Yeah.
That's a weak headline.
I think was VP hunting. He might have had something else that could get him the VPs to win if he hit the war.
Oh, hitting the war in Asia would do it.
Or wait, he was because he was at. It was at 14, right?
Yeah, but Asia scored, so that's not what it was.
Yeah.
We did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you.
Yeah, and I think terrorism AR1 almost no matter what.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association. Produced by Archer Productions.
Yeah, there's a lot of DEF CON out there. We still have CIA. We still have Teardown, 5-year plan.
Okay, well, Fred's giving CRGs if he's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to overprotect Argentina too.
I think you need to terrorize first, though.
Yeah, I would have terrorized. Yeah.
Mm.
What does Peru do? He's gonna try to.
Oh, Iron Lady. Well, but still, you don't need to do that. Yeah, I don't get Peru.
And where else did he go?
He overprotected Angola.
Oh, well, you can realign the bejesus out of that. I would have done Argentina before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like you said, I would have just terrorized. So this is a big if, but if we can neutralize Central, the board right now, Matt is ahead by about 10.
And
it's actually closer than it looks.
Yeah, and you get an Africa scoring.
Yeah.
You're in business.
Yeah, and especially because he went to Algeria, which says he's giving CRGs here. Terrorism seemed really important to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
Do it now. Do it now. Right, meow. Left. Left and down. Right. No.
No. No. No. No. No. No. No.
No, not the China card. You can't do this. No. Oh. No.
Oh, gosh, man.
Oh. Well, we better hope I was right about it being close on the board, because we have done nothing to play for DEF CON this turn. Ugh.
That's not good. I mean, there's still DEF CON chances, but you gave away, like, you didn't have to play the China card here.
No. And he did it to like overprotect Middle Eastern battlegrounds. I mean, we finally did overprotect Argentina at least.
Now, if he's spacing that, then I don't think DEFCON's a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you terrorize anyway.
CIA, though, you can terrorize him and hits hit rear guards. That's unfortunate. Not to harp on it, but we terrorized earlier. We might not hit that one, though.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he misplayed and is holding... Well, if he's holding CIA, I mean, you can't space CIA, so it's a possibility.
I do think Matt's getting... What? Okay, we gotta play OPEC, I guess, unless we're gonna event North Sea. Okay. We're running out of time to negate this central.
Yeah, central. I don't think he's going to be able to negate it.
Oh, he's going to take a coup with...
Oh, with Che, yeah.
It's going to lose his Africa Dom, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is tricky. Yeah, I would feel pretty decent about this if we were in Cuba. If we had, okay, well now you can just give Che free. That's really sucks though.
That's crazy roll.
I think this is something like you event Che, and then you can do Cameroon, Nicaragua, or pardon me, Haiti and Guatemala. And he either coups Cameroon or gets his central Dom back.
That's true. I like that.
For the sweet love of God, somebody go to Cameroon at some point this entire game. I guess it wasn't totally free, but okay, that's fine.
But yeah, Peru is not a big deal.
Oh, not Costa Rica.
No! Oh. It's frustrating me, this game. I get that gets him a Dom.
But you can get a Dom and deal with the one in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been playing passively. I don't feel like he's been aggressive at all. And that just, especially when you're the U.S., that lets the Soviet player kind of dictate things.
Well, now you're taking the Dom. Like, that's just happening now. And you're not getting mill-ups. That should have been a coup of. I don't like that sequence at all.
Yeah, like he was starting to get into the range of being able to win in final scoring, but I don't think that's happening now.
No, I don't. And we're not getting DEFCON because we gave up China.
I mean, Nixon's out there. So DEFCON is still a possibility. Well, also, this could be CIA right here, but... but yeah, DEFCON is much less of a possibility now. Oh, it's Nixon. Okay.
That's going to work out wonderfully. He overprotected Botswana? Okay, so we got China back at least, but we're about to give up like 7 VPs.
Is it 5 for this?
Oh, he doesn't have the AR.
Oh, Matt! Yep.
Oh,
well,
no.
There we go.
We has 8 ARs. We're stupid.
We are stupid.
Good job, Matt.
Yay!
Good job, Matt. I take it all
Well
back.
played. Well played. Neither one of us caught that.
We're dumb. Very nice, man.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so here's Africa. What can we salt for? Is VOA?
VOA is in the discard.
Yeah, that is an interesting one.
This has potential.
Yeah, with Africa, Oh,
But you
almost
need to
6
hold
last
Africa,
time.
which is not a guarantee. Although Glasnost helps with that.
Glasnost helps with that because I mean Angola is the obvious coup target.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the headline here? It's either salt or
I was gonna say, do you just do
our
salt right
man.
away?
Yeah, we were just salting for VOA, right? Like, because you can do our man to try to find something good to discard and salt, but I don't think there's anything good enough to try to do that with. Maybe ABM. Yeah, II is the other choice. Oh no. He has to get rid of salt.
On the 21st
Yeah.
of February
Even seen Africa.
1994, Ames was arrested for spying, along with his wife Rosario, after years of high living.
Shock.
Yeah, so it turns out his terrorism hit
Depression.
the worst possible card.
Yep.
One's life flashes before one. A sense of things coming to an end, but no sense of relief is much more painful than that.
Oh, he goes for Africa.
I disagree with that.
That could be a big mistake.
Although the board isn't that VOA friendly.
That's true. You're right. There are a lot of things that are overprotected. Like, most of the
Like,
board is
actually-
overprotected.
Actually, this is like the worst VOA board I've seen on turn 10, honestly, just about. What the heck else could he get? Could get grain. Brush war? What could we brush? Panama, I guess. Yeah, so Asia and South America cancel. We're +5 in Europe. If we can, so that gets to 7. Central is 2, so that's back up to 9. We need to get an Africa Dom and do something else. Oh, wow. I mean, you must have the scoring in hand, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it doesn't make a lot of sense at all.
Following message. Be pleased to inform Her Majesty that the white
When
No,
did he-
let's be threatening with this NORAD. Where can we threaten with? Not many places. Yeah,
There's not much you can do.
yeah, that's.
I
probably
agree
fine.
with Panama, yeah. That does help with Sakos. Which, actually, I am surprised Fred cooed with that, knowing about Sakos.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's one of those little interactions you forget about. I can see it. I get it. So I like the Panama poke, but I would have done that in again with walking to freaking Cameroon. Because he can just fix this.
Yeah, poke that can be fixed with one app is not really much of a threat if you don't do something else along with it.
Oh, and actually Panama is the Glasnost target.
True.
So I wouldn't have bothered with that. I probably would have just done Omit to fix Libya and put an op somewhere. Is Panama still the Glasnost target with it overprotected?
I mean, everything's overprotected.
Yes, I think it is. Yak. Yeah, and we get NORAD too. So we just need a 4 with Glasnost.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'd still go for Panama then. But
No, but
I would do it before Salt.
Glasnost before Salt. Do Glasnost
I
before
mean,
Salt.
maybe now he's not going to play Glasnost.
He's got to play Glasnost.
Wait, but he's... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was wrong, I think. Well, and he's not playing Quag, and I don't think he I guess he could play Marine Barracks as an FTAR, but...
But yeah, Salt, you can have an actual benefit there.
AWACS is nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I guess China is our coup card here? He can't stop... Okay, actually, Persian is fine. He can't stop Europe down because of Romania.
Okay, true.
And I just coup Angola. Okay. I think
Saudi.
Well, Panama's annoying for VOA purposes, but I think
That's
Saudi's
true.
better, though.
And Saudi could be annoying for VOA as well.
That's also true, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this
Yeah, if you were going to play Glasnost, you should have done it before Salt.
That's not good. We got to get this Africa down. What are we doing to do that?
Well, the play you've been talking about for like 3 turns now.
Yeah.
Although you don't really have anything to poke to go along with it now.
I was going to say, yeah. I guess he doesn't want to give up the 2 VPs for Glasnost, which might make sense now that we've evented Salt, but I think it was a better event.
Yeah. I mean, those 2 VPs could be...
So, country count is 5-4. Oh, dear.
That's not going to help. At least it's under Salt, and you're going to get
Yeah.
NORAD, but that's not great. That's probably game. I don't see what Matt could do now.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, if he hasn't scoring. China card, we got a poke. That's still...
Yeah, he's trying to mitigate Middle East scoring, but there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I guess you could flip Lebanon.
And we're not getting them Africa Dom now, which I think we needed to win.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're VOAing, right? It's AR7.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to see if VOA in Africa would help, but no, it won't.
You'd have to spend 3 VOA ops. You have to take 2 out of Algeria, 1 out of... We could VOA out of Morocco. Which
You'd have to VOA all in Africa, I think.
Just
you
3.
need... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But that's not great. Like, we should have taken the Dom traditionally. I guess the VOA is those 3 ops in Lebanon? Oh, no, it's been Panama. Oh. Oh, he doesn't even have, so, oh.
Doesn't have domination there, so you have to use 2 there.
Yeah, he had to get Dom and okay. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. ABM was kind of brutal, but that doesn't do
Yeah,
it.
even without the ABM, I don't think he would have been able to do it. You're right. Like, he had so many opportunities to go for that Africa Dom, but never got there.
Are coming to you from New York, across the Atlantic Ocean to London, from where they are relayed to you.
That's not going to do anything. Don't do that.
Today, America has been at war for 79 days.
Daily at this time, we shall speak to you about America and the war.
Have to do 2 Brazil.
May be good
Yep.
or bad.
2 Brazil, 1 Lebanon, I think is the play, and then I don't know if there's much you can do with the 4th.
I mean, 1 Panama's a VP.
What's the? It's 5-2 in battlegrounds in Asia. Yeah, that's screwed. Yeah, gotta be Lebanon. That does nothing. No, we don't have a non-battleground in Central, so we can't get it down there.
No.
Yeah, it's 2 Brazil, 1 Lebanon, and a battleground of your choice.
Yep.
Nothing else he could have salted for, right?
I mean, there's a lot, but
because I mean, and we did point out it was a weak VOA.
Yeah. I mean, rear guards.
Yeah, he should have just gotten that Africa Dom on his own, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then maybe you protect South America, or at least you have.
Yeah, I think if he got the Africa Dom on his own, this VOA would be more impactful, and maybe even enough to win.
Maybe. Let's say he's missing Lebanon, which is, to be fair, kind of easy to miss. Fred did get a couple nice coups in Africa, non-battlegrounds that were annoying, but we still could have.
Yeah, still definitely ways to get that domination.
Hitting CRGs with terrorism was unfortunate, but I mean, I was begging him for, I think, half the game to go to Cameroon.
Yep.
Like even on his last AR, when he jammed China into Panama, what if he had just put an op into Cameroon? He could take Nigeria or I guess he could just take one VOA out of Morocco to get Dom.
Yep.
Yeah, he had opportunities to do like multi-pronged things, and he just didn't do them.
Yeah.
So definitely some bad things for Matt, but also some missed opportunities, I think. Yeah, Europe didn't come either. That would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fair point.
I missed it. Did he end up taking out Lebanon? Or no, he didn't. But didn't matter, obviously. All right. Well, rough go of it for Matt. Fred keeps himself in the race in a really tight division in the Midwest League. Next week we will have a game against Team China. They wanted to play a friendly, and yeah, that should be fun. It's always fun to play team games. So thanks for watching, everyone.